Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180
Chamba.
and we just got some super exciting news. I've been waiting for this. What about you?
I've been waiting since forever. This is not the first time they're doing it,
No.
and I'll be honest. I'm glad that they waited in a way
Hmm.
because right now is kind of the best time, not only for the property but their line in general. So yeah,
Yeah.
if folks
And
don't know what we're talking about, yeah,
what we're talking about here is this little teaser here. And so if you want me to go ahead and enhance,
mhm.
what's that look like to you?
That looks like a straw hat.
A straw hat. And what could be, what could
There's
SH Figuarts be making with a character that's holding a straw hat?
I mean, there's only one character in most well known for a straw hat. It's Monkey D. Luffy, and
Mugiwara Yuffie. Oh my
uh,
god.
I don't want to get too excited by this, but I
I,
can't
I'm so
help it.
juiced. I'm so juiced. I'm through the moon. Like
I
now,
can't help it.
I've been hearing rumors that this was going to be what their big announcement was. Like, all right, so like this morning, like we got Chainsaw Man announced, and
Which
now they're
already
showing,
was
yeah, like
like they're prepping this event to be something.
this friggin' this Bandai event is going to be insane. Like if they're kicking it off with these are the teases, like what's
I
tomorrow? Two
know.
days to go. Like holy cow, man! Like
I don't know.
what's next? I don't even. I'm not ready.
At this point, also, I don't even care what's next because what they've been showing as far as teasers go, like I'm already excited by what they're doing with Dragon Ball Super, with Naruto,
Hmm.
obviously. Like you're excited for that.
Yep.
This is just, I mean, come on. Like, could you imagine if they go as deep as they're into Dragon Ball with One Piece? Because you can.
Oh
Because you
no,
can.
it can go so far and so deep. Like the character list
The
is
roster
insane.
is
Yeah, the roster's ridiculously insane. Like I holy cow, man. And like for the bigger characters, we can do Bandai Spirits, you know.
you could do the P Bandai for those. I like at this point, I'm I don't want to get too excited because I don't know how far they'll go. I don't
Hmm.
know what they plan on doing, but all I know is that whatever they plan on releasing, I'm gonna have to control myself, but I know I'm not gonna. It's gonna
Yep.
be very difficult. As far as like shelving space, I have to rework everything at this point. Um,
I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Like stuff's
it's
got
not
to
even
move
about
around.
yeah, it's not even about dropping lines at this point because I barely pick lines in general. I'm a very selective in general, but
Hmm.
this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, I got
I'm
to cut
just
stuff out. I got to literally cut
yeah,
stuff
you
out
do.
and go,
You
yeah,
do for sure.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna have to shift a lot of things, and I want to be giving away some figures. I'll tell you that much.
yeah. I'm
Uh,
yeah,
I want
there's
this to be good,
well, here's the
and
thing. If they jump out the gate with it, and attack it the way that they've been handling Dragon Ball and Naruto, this line will go for years.
could you imagine? All right, this is the tease. I know this is obviously I'm setting myself up for disappointment if this is what I'm imagining already. But
Okay.
Tamashi is a thing that whenever they present something, they kind of go either they hold back or they show a bunch of stuff. But usually, when they show a bunch of stuff, it's hard to assume that they're actually going to come out. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
We've been you know spoiled in a sense,
Yep.
spoiled but also disappointed where they show us things, never release it. If their display is just Luffy or maybe Luffy, Nami, and Zoro because they're the first, if you're going to go the
Mhm.
first, let's go the first, and whatever, and then they just show the silhouettes of the others on the side. I I mean, they could go all the way and just be like, "Here's the Straw Hats." I'm just gonna lose my mind.
No, yeah, no,
I'm
like,
gonna
honestly,
lose
they
my
could do that.
mind.
They could just do, like,
Oh,
Luffy, Nami, and Zoro, and then the silhouettes of the whole Straw Hat crew, and oh, wow, yeah.
goosebumps. I don't even, and we don't know how long this has been in the works.
Right,
as well.
because they did do, they did do One Piece before. For
They
instance, I
did.
do have the Nami here
They released 4
from.
characters.
Yep, it was Luffy, Nami, Sanji, and Ace.
Ace. Hmm.
Such a bizarre choice, Ace.
Very.
Yeah,
Nami was the best of the lot. Sanji
yep,
wasn't bad.
he could have been better.
Luffy, Ace was kind of the weakest.
Yep, Ace was the only one I
Luffy,
didn't buy.
yeah, I skipped on Ace. Essentially, likewise, I skipped on Ace.
Yep,
I still have Nami. She's actually really good.
yep, still holds up to this day.
Very, very much so. Sculpt wise, style wise, articulation is all there. Luffy, I had to kit bash the head. The head was the weakest part of it.
Hmm.
But the way Bandai is handling the SH Figuarts line these days, if this is like Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Dragon Ball,
It's game over.
It is.
It's game over.
It is. I don't. This is obviously we were hoping for this. This is
Yes.
obviously larger than most things. And again, timing is perfect right now.
Yep.
So
let me ask you before we wrap it up here. What do you want? Like what era do you want to see first? Like, do you want them to start from the beginning? Do you want them to start current, maybe in the middle? Do you want them to like do a shotgun approach and maybe just throw like, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami from different eras? Like what are you thinking?
it's risky. I think the smart way to go would probably be you won't do Wano because Wano's current and that's a very specific look. You'd probably do a smart way to do it would be like the way Naruto's tackling it. You do post time skip first,
Mhm.
then you go back. You go around because the thing is, it's like what's their most recognizable looks.
Right.
It's probably best to aim for that. And now, if they're gonna do what Dragon Ball's doing, they can just go through the sagas, the arcs,
Yep.
and obviously trouble because unless their look changes drastically, which it doesn't often. Wano has a specific look, but then you could also go for the movie looks, but then the movies are their entire
That's
thing.
a different animal. Yeah, that's gonna have to be P Bandai thing down the road, like kind of like Dragon Ball did with like Broly
for
and
sure.
stuff like that.
And I'll be honest, for a lot of those ones, I could probably pass up, depending.
Mhm.
I'll be more selective with that. It'll
Yeah.
be tougher to be selective with the main crew. Now, I think doing post-time skip, pre-time skip might be the smart way to go. Because pre-time skip, they had a very, very specific look. And then post-time skip, they obviously have, like when they were first introduced post-time skip, they all looked,
a certain way.
specific. Yeah. So
yeah, I think for me, I would like to see the post time skip, like
Yep.
right when they arrive after the time skip, like just jump into that and then like you said, jump around.
it'd be the smart way to go.
I'm so excited, man.
I want to.
Like,
I don't want to be too hyped because I'm like, I know this line is not going to die.
it's gonna be
this
good,
point,
dude. You know
this
it's gonna
line-
be good.
At this point, this is going to be one of their primary lines. It can't not be.
Yeah.
We've been waiting how long for this?
A long time. Very
time.
long time. Yep.
We were finally rewarded.
Yep.
What
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and
love it.
wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you have not already, and we will catch you next time. Peace.